Hello boys, it's me, Cool Yoshi here, and welcome back to my basically blind playthrough of Pokémon Legends Arceus for the Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we left off doing some more stuff and collecting a couple of other things, but more importantly, I got some evolutions done, so we're gonna start doing those. We have two stud Pokemon we're trying to get. What's his name? But first we get Stilgio, and then we get a one after that, and we're gonna try and get all of those. And yes, we're evolving Gible into Gabite, Gumi into Sligio, mostly to get extra points for those characters on the way. And because we're running really low on things to do, I'm going to say right now, I think it's easier for me to just focus on catching. So we're going to kind of just go around and do some various catching. But more importantly, we still have a massive mass outbreak to investigate. We tried to investigate the scene before, only to find out that apparently you need to battle every single Pokemon in the list of things in order to get through it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and find all the different Pokemon, and then we're just gonna kind of battle all of them rather than not doing anything. This is a good time for both grinding, and you can technically catch the ball for decent money. As for whether or not catchy is faster, I'll kind of leave that up to you. If it's one of the easier tier Pokemon, then it's probably easier and faster to catch them. I like how that all went through right as I was battling one. I think because of that, the catch broke out immediately. Don't know exactly what you have to defeat Rune with. I think it's ghost type moves. One thing that does seem to happen a lot is as you defeat more of these Pokemon, even more of them appear as you go along. That's the thing with these mass outbreaks, is that there's tons of Pokemon to defeat and catch for that same matter. Definitely interesting. Trying to catch these kind of quickly is a little bit difficult, as you can see sometimes, particularly if you're not close enough to them. But then if you're too close, they'll see you right away. So it's kind of mixed. I guess you can sneak up to them. I'm using my Pokeballs instead of my Ultra Balls because I don't want to waste them on an easy Pokemon like Drifloon. And the reason why I'm catching it, obviously, is for the money. Okay, so we have to catch it until it says the recorded Pokemon seems to be gone. Then you have to go to the next one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna catch all these Pokemon, and then when we're done, we're gonna kind of just rid of all of them later. Oh, this one has more Pokemon this time. And it's actually one that I am still kind of looking for. what I mean by looking for. I mean, it's, it includes Celio, which I still do not think I have research level maxed on. But we have some Spiel in the way, so we'll have to get one of those first. That was quick. That was a quick aggression. Okay, well, I guess they're already back, so I don't need to necessarily kill them. This one did not want to be caught. Oh, there's one right next to me, or there was, now it's not. That looks like a big one. See how big that thing looks? Okay, well, I guess I did get one of those. Oh, hello. Very close to me, that one is. As you can see, you can kind of loop catching multiple Pokemon at once, so... Even though it doesn't seem to work a lot, this aggression strategy I'm showing off, if you were to do a speedrun, this is how to catch multiple Pokemon very quickly, because in this game you could try to catch one at the same time as another ball is going off. Which is good, because if you actually get the catch, that means you'll technically count and you won't have to do other stuff. This is really important because, as you can see, each of those catches technically counts towards the total. So we can use it to get tons of Pokemon very quickly. Which is probably what the speedrun of this game would do. In other words, play through the game as fast as possible from start to finish. That's not the best strategy, obviously. They tend to break out more often than not, but it's a good strategy, at least for those who still do not know what to do. But there are a couple of problems that you might get either way, like when one of them runs away, it might run away really far, like for some reason this one ran extremely far away. So we have to chase it down. It's the only annoying thing that can happen. Okay, so now we can finish this off if we want, but I think it would be better to just quick search. Now, I don't want to do this with all the weakling Pokemon. I'll try to find one that I actually need to catch a decent amount of, and or I've not completed Pokédex entry with. But I did also want to go and complete 2 of those just to make sure those reported Pokemon were gone. What is this? Zubat? Oh, it didn't register. Oh wait, that's normal. Okay, that is not normal. But we already have it almost done. I didn't see if it spotted me. I think it did. Mac. There we go. Well, so we got basically what we wanted from that, clearing out the 3 things. Now we'll just ignore anything that's in a specific line that we don't need. Like, although we could use Snorlax, there is a much easier way to farm it up in terms of just spamming the alpha fight over and over again. What is here now? I cannot check. Oh, hello. This one I might stay for a while. It's Pikachu, my favorite Pokemon. I'm gonna at least try to catch one of these boys. Pikachu is adorably cute. So I may as well get a few of them. For as many as I can. Whoa! That went off so fast, I like... I like went for other stuff. This is also a strangely high Pikachu, too. I like how just literally doing that one effect caused multiple of them to suddenly attack. Like, out of nowhere, just one animation was like, oh, somebody's here because our Pokemon are getting caught, and they all just rushed onto me. Yeah, whatever. We got a good amount. We'll defeat the rest now. The reason why I am sometimes defeat extra, even though I may not necessarily need to, is both for experience and for Pokedex entry stuff, though. This one is maxed. I think I would normally skip this one, it's just that I think I've said like multiple times Pikachu is my favorite Pokemon, so I will try to get at least a few of them, maybe more. They are way too far away, by the way. I'm gonna have to lure one over here with a berry and see what that works. Okay, good. I have to go out pretty deep as well. Yeah. Okay, at first it seemed like it found me, but it seems if we just move a little bit further away, it kind of loses its attention. Eventually it'll probably go back to just doing its own thing. Okay, it finally moved away. Obviously, we need to get it a little bit closer, so that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, hello, the rainstorm is about to clear up. Look at all these fuckers. Huh, nice! Right in the back. Sometimes you could just wait for them to turn themselves around if they do that. Like, okay, good. I did exactly what I wanted to do. Wait for the reported Pokemon to be gone, and there we go. If we ever need, like, a Pikachu path or something like that, I can, use one of those as, something else if there's, like, a forced Pikachu solo. But otherwise, the rainstorm's gonna be gone soon, and I don't really have much time to wait around this time, so I'm just gonna check the others. Oh, great. This is the barrier one. I'm way too high up anyway, though. Oh, great. And the rainstorm ended anyway. Okay. If I do these in the future, I'll try to only catch Pokemon I know I don't have a lot of. Munchlax was one of them. Where one of them, there's quite a few that I didn't have. Of course, the reason why I was doing that is so that I can go to this and do the mass release catch setup. I've already gotten close to max Drifter, so I'm not going to need any of those any soon. So, if you just click this button, you can mass release Pokemon you don't need. Gonna do these Apom as well. Two of these. Two of these. Obviously, I'm keeping any particularly rare ones because those are way harder to get. Same goes for checks, at least until I get Snorlax's entry fully complete. But yes, I'm getting a lot of these spiels and other stuff just so that I can get rid of them for money. As a thing that we do. Okay, I need to see where all these went. I have too many sewage. Let's get rid of that. I do want to keep at least one of them, just in case there's like a path they have to do or something. I don't know, because Pachirisu had sort of a hidden path thing or whatever. She had to do a soul battle all by himself. Those are never fun, since they could be very difficult to complete. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I also want to get through other stuff. Okay, that tells me the Pikachus all went to like one specific area. Yeah, okay, now it's filling up the side area. We kind of want. I'm gonna keep one really high level one and sell the rest, and I'll keep exactly one female and one male. Which I guess I could just do that one on there and these on, and then get rid of the rest. You can do this on multiple Pokemon at once, and yes. And then when you go back, they'll leave behind stuff. Depending on what you get. What we're looking for is the Grit Pebbles. Because we still need to get stats on our other characters, and I noticed that our Samurott stats are not even close to max. So that's probably why it hasn't been surviving the best. Tell you what, I'm gonna buff up its defense and special defense to max first. Keep the rest of its attack the same. Well, not just that, HP and defense. Put the other one, I guess, into attack. No, let's do special attack. And then I need to get my Grit Locks. Oh, we had Grit Pebbles for a while. Well, that makes it easier. We'll just withdraw all those. What's with that one Ultra Ball always going into the Anim Slot for some reason? Something must be really off. That. There it is. Grit Rock. Not sure how many we'll need. Okay, so this is the finishing blow one that gets it to effort level 10. So once you get close to like the highest level, you use the Grit Rots to max out these stats. So this is how you max out the stats. Remember what I said about Gallade? I think he needs more defense. We're gonna do those first. Now I'll do his special attack, attacks last, and his seed. I'm not sure if I even need to raise special attack much, but whatever. He has Sidekick, so I'll raise it a little bit anyways. Take out all of these. And I guess just do this. So after more than probably a lot of gameplay, Samurott has perfectly maxed effort values. It'll now be as strong as it possibly can. And for Glade, I'll just do everything except special attack. No reason. Just not feeling it with that. And we'll put these back into the inventory. And kind of keep the rest. These grit items are some of the best items in the game, in case you didn't already know this. And you can get a lot of them very quickly by just catching lots of Pokemon and then immediately releasing multiple of them. Okay, I'm not going to the court just yet, because I am still trying to get other items. So let's do that. And start actually looking through my Pokédex so I can figure out where to go next. Not in that one, but in this other one. I'm just trying to complete all these entries, nothing biggie. Oh yeah, right, I can evolve that. Alright, well I don't need to do Stantler at all. Vespiquen, still need. Oh, those can leap out of trees too, apparently. That's because okay, that has to be gotten elsewhere. This can be gotten. Oh, we need a bug-type move. I guess more importantly, I'm trying to look for new Pokemon that I haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, that's right. I still need Aeon and SVR. Thankfully, that's pretty simple to do. Alright, so remember the evolution that I've been waiting for a long time? I think I'm going to do that now. And I'll just use Elisine and Mantike to fill these next two slots, because I still do not know how to evolve them. I haven't been able to evolve them for a while. I will say, this Helvor guy, I got really lucky to find him. Might use him for some upcoming sand farms. But otherwise, need to Eevee. And I also need a stronger Eevee to keep for the Eevee Path of Solitude. Eevee's Path of Solitude, rather. Alright, Eve. I know there's at least a few of them, I just can't find all of them. Oh, there's our Alpha. I'll keep that and move these other two in. And just try to evolve both of them, since apparently they removed the original effect that allowed you to evolve them. In the older games, you would simply use either, well, not even a Death Stone or Dawn Stone. You simply had to level it up so that it hits a certain motion on daytime or nighttime. Otherwise, you just couldn't get it. And, okay, it seems like they did change it. I'm saying that because, I tried so hard to get their evolutions so that one would appear, but I'm pretty sure they changed that, unfortunately, which is a little sad. Because I did spend quite a decent bit of time grinding at stones. Oh, well, whatever. We need to at least report to him. Thanks for investigation in the city of Raillands. And we get items as a lot of items as well. Do you learn anything about these massive earthquakes? They come in rainstorms. What does that mean? Do Pokemon gather when there's especially heavy rain? I wonder whether Bunchak was reacting to the rainstorm and a massive mass outbreak myself. We'll just have to investigate her for how best to do so. Look around the facility. feel, lads, but it only raised our questions. That frown doesn't suit you at all. Mistress Kalba, well, you see... Fakes occur during rainstorms? I've never heard of such a thing. But of course, life is full of surprises. Oh, it's not often that Pokemon from beyond our world appear at the Temple of Sinnoh either. Perhaps these Pokemon are reacting to the arrival of Mighty Pokia. Why don't we head back to July Village? Ozu Shop is a good place to visit. That girl is awfully popular after all, and whether her information abounds. Of course, the hairdressers. Good thinking. But he's seen one of these massive mass outbreaks. They might be willing to share the details with us. It's settled then. I'll wait for you at the hairdressers. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Unfortunately, we didn't find any effects on whether or not we should get certain characters completed. Nor anything else, really. I guess, for starters, let's try to find and defeat a Chansey, and since we still need to level up Eevees, if we're gonna use their moves at some point, I'm just gonna do that right now. And while I'm at it, I'll defeat a Chansey in the meantime. Just make sure I have the right thing equipped. Okay, so these flyers don't actually aggress you. They just fly around loops and are so focused on that. Oh, there's the Chansey that... Okay, good. In case you didn't notice, since Chansey, oh, hello. Okay, there we go. That fixed it. That was very close to being scary. I wanted to hit Chansey in the back, obviously, so that I could, do some other stuff. Fight this pussy directly. Alright. Again, this pussy, one of the best ways to grind experience points in the game. In fact, even before that Chansey gave a ton of experience points for just, that other thing. Alright, so that would have completed the first part that we wanted to do. What next? We have to use Stealth Rocket Double Edge with these guys, which we can get off screen, and there's Alpha Species we could just defeat with Steel type moves, apparently. And we have Cadabra. I'm gonna go for Cadabra next. So Cadabra is located in the Sand Gym Complex. We're gonna go there now. Or at least we found it in there before. We're gonna head there now. We could also get some of its points by just evolving Abra over and over again, but I'm not quite interested in doing that. Alright, so now we're in the Sanjay Flats. Cadabra seems... seems like it might be rare, by the way. Pretty weak here too, only level 19. Okay, that's the first of many. I'd see if I found another. Oh yeah, that's right, I needed to defeat it with a bug type move. Jeez. Hang on, I need to go back and actually switch. Now that I don't need my EVs, I should probably try and switch for Pokemon. I think this is actually what I originally wanted to do. I should switch for Pokemon that have, like, the most unique, versatile movesets for type disadvantages, because I can use them to destroy certain Pokemon that would be really difficult to defeat otherwise. So, for instance, this one could be my electric user, fire type user over here, and so on and so forth. Oh, and I guess while I waited, I may as well show this off as well. I did some leveling up with these starters as well, and both of them have evolved. I also made sure to finish off the other spot too. Now, of course, actually, wait, no. I'd have to order it chronologically. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I still have to use moves with them. Okay, I was about to say I was gonna show you our evolution, but then I forgot that I have to use moves with them still. So I was just going out and did some grinding with them, so I thought I would show that. But beyond that, we need Gliscor for the Severfane. He'll take care of the bug for us, and then we'll use Abomasnow for the other one. And in fact, Abomasnow will work really well for both Grass and Ice, so that's convenient. And now we're gonna go back. We need you, because we need to defeat them with bug-type moves. And yes, that's a thing that'll happen a lot. Oh, and I forgot about Stantler, too. Thankfully, Stantler is quite, easy to find. Oh, hello, this is new. Oh, or not. After all that, I looked closer. It looked more like a Medit, actually. And it ended up being just a Starly. Had to mention that, though. These things are kind of quick, it seems. What do I need from it? I always forget. I don't know why I went here, anyways. Oh yeah, that's right. I could just use Size Shield Bashing. That's probably what I'll do. Sorry if I'm a little disorganized, but I just remembered that the reason why I didn't necessarily want to go for evolutions on speed is because I wanted to have as many different types so I can use them to get certain research tasks clear, because some of them require you to use specific moves, and they're not always that easy to use. Alright, we're back in Sanjin Flats. We'll soon be around the area where we last saw it. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be finding any right now. It's probably incredibly rare. It's might be one reason why. There we go. Use this. I'm not sure if I've said this before, but defeating Psychic Pokemon getting defeated really hard by Bug-type moves actually makes a little bit more sense if you take into account some other things, because Psychic Pokemon, usually their general idea is to try and focus on the other stuff. And when bugs flare around, they kind of annoy them a lot. So get it? They bug them. That's why that type is super effective against them. In case you didn't know that. Or at least that's the theory I used for a little bit. Okay, so I can't really find an Ambipom here, nor a Golem, so I'll skip those. Fernape I can skip. I can just use agile style moves with that. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Then we have Happiny. We can find it, but it's incredibly rare. Wait, it's in Orbital Tunnel. Okay. Apparently it has a spawn in the Orbital Tunnel. Well, let's go over there. Then. There we go. Actually went the right way this time for once. And then I realized that so many caves aren't actually as blocked as I thought. I could literally use my Pokemon on every single boulder to get into the tunnel. I'm surprised I didn't do that earlier. Maybe it was that I was too worried to go in there, or maybe I thought it was a blockage. Yeah, that's probably what I initially thought. Well, definitely not making that same mistake again. Take that boulder apart and head into the Orbital Tunnel. Seems like a good spot to farm some iron chunks without going through the other spots. As for where the counters are, it's mostly just a one-tiered area, with usually being a spot to find Machop, as you can see. And some Onyx occasionally. But yeah, not really a good place to find Happiny. If anything, I've seen Happiny most, actually, like, more often than not, I've seen it next to the same spot where its Reverend Chansey appears. Or, okay. Say, as I proceed to find it right there. This Machamp is a bit too close for me, though, so I'm gonna have to try catching that first to get that out of the way. Oh, and it's really close to me as well. I'm just gonna have to lure it from the spot. I will say they look adorably cute. A catch. Okay, good. Well, I guess the one spot next to that other... I guess that's just one of many spots to find it. I guess it is also found up in that upper area as well. Well, that's good. Okay, so we got a little bit of its data reported. We need to give it food more than anything, and it only has one task set up, so we're just trying to capture multiple of them. Okay, and then Kelvar is last. I just recently got this one. Alright, well, that's about all we can do here in terms of just keep stuff, unless I was missing something. So now we're gonna report to Professor. Like, even if you erase them immediately, the game still gives you credit for catching them. Actually, wait, no. I had something that I wanted to do anyway, right? That's right, I wanted to defeat the Alpha Snorlax while I'm here. I think I'm smart enough to remember that it's right around here. There it is. Okay, that is not close enough. I have to... If I want to catch it from this far away, I have to use a jet ball to do that. See, now I'm starting to catch stuff with jet balls, or at least hitting it. All of a sudden. So I was trying to get it so I could review Snowax's entry, but not quite happening, so I'm just gonna have to do it the forceful way. It's only weak to fighting type moves. Alright. Oh, and after all that, it's already defeated. Whatever, we'll defeat it anyways, because we still need the experience. Why not? Almost out of my attack moves. Scary. Alright, it's down. Alright, okay. Alright, now we're leaving. For real this time. A big thing I actually want to try and complete is the Unknown project, but before I do that, I have to go back and do some other stuff. Have to return to the village. There we go. We are still trying to get the request completed, but I spent so much time on that that I feel like I should do things a bit differently. That I'll actually intentionally leave, because assuming that I do stuff right, that will be the next massive mass outbreak, and I don't necessarily want to trigger it right away, because I actually want to show off that I'm going to be doing stuff a little bit differently this time. I think I've mentioned this before, that I had this one part of the game that kind of stuck me up for a little bit, but this time I mean it when I say I'm gonna try and do it this time. So, similar to how we dedicated a video to doing other stuff, we're gonna actually start our Unknown series right now, which is actually why I tried to release so much Pokemon to begin with, to have some spots to fill in all the unknown. Obviously, we could Snows too, but it's like, I don't know if I necessarily want to release all of them. As for how we're going to catch them, well, the answer is one question: jet balls. Most of the time you can only catch them with jet balls. But anyways, you see these weird unknowns that like pop up? At first it seems kind of trolly, but it is possible to hit one of them with a Pokeball. And if you get one, then that letter will be added to your save data. The problem, you have to usually use a jet ball in order to get them. Sometimes you can get it without that, but it's kind of various, really. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I tried to catch so many of them, and most or less failed. It was not fun, so to actually set that up, I need to go to the rare shop. Protector. Oh, another puzzle item. Give it that Comet Shard for some money. Whatever, I'll get out of this. This, by selling it. just get rid of these. Why not? Alright. So I was gonna go in and do that and then use my money to buy some of the crafting materials. That's not here, that's over here, right? And I also did try and do trade rooms as well. Fortunately, I didn't find anything that worked. Okay, so this is the big one we need. I don't know why, but the game really likes needing tons of these iron chunks, and they're not easy to get, so starting as of now, we can purchase them. So I'm gonna use that to make as many balls as I can, since I have plenty of other items, including apricorns. The problem is I just didn't have the materials to make them for the longest time. Alright. Okay, that's a good amount for that. That should be fine. Now we're gonna go with pimplestones. So I'll just do 20. And see, this is the big one. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna buy enough for 40 Ultra Balls exactly. Or actually, I kept a bit more than I want. Whatever, I'll buy up to 100 then instead. Actually, I'll buy 2 extra. Be useful if I can... Oh! Yeah, that's right. Forgot I can do this. There. Alright. That'll fix my ball problem for a while. I'll have to worry about running out of Pokeballs for a little bit. So I wanted to go in and do that because the unknown catching can be rather difficult, and they are not as easy to find as other stuff. As of this video, I've only found 2 of them. The easy one, the... Okay. And yes, I'm going here next because there's another unknown somewhere over here. Oh yeah, there he is. In case you hadn't already noticed though, the unknowns are so far away, in fact so difficult, that the only way to effectively get them is to throw jet balls at them, hoping you land it. That's all. At least that's what the game recommends. And the reason why I wanted to get so many is because simply... Where do I have to go? Ah! Dude, the precise spot for this is really tough. Gosh dang it. There we go. Hit it a few thousand attempts later. This is why I need a lot of these jet balls, because, yeah, it's not gonna be easy to get all of them. But yes, we're gonna start catching the unknowns. Alright. We'll need to find some Sky Tumblestones at some point, but not really interested in that. Alright, we're gonna start in the Fieldlands. Grilling Grove in a city in Fieldlands. On a tree across a small pond in an island. We're doing that first. If we are able to reach it without a jet ball, we will definitely try that. But yeah. And in case you hadn't already noticed, Unknown have some of the worst hitboxes in this game. They just, for some reason, refuse to get caught sometimes. And that's because it just takes a really long time. It's not that it's just bad or something else, it's just that hitbox is really annoying. Now this tree being out here makes a lot more sense when you think of the fact that it's really far out of there. Of course, when they're close like that, it's much easier to just use that instead. Oh, hello. Fell down. But yeah, I'm kind of just gonna get these by location rather than going in linear order, because that would revolve going back. This one says on the rock above Obsidian Falls in Obsidian Fieldlands. Which I think, yeah, it has to be that rock. Can't be a different one. But yes, just like all of the other 100% stuff, certain Pokemon have different things you have to do. Completing any Unknown project in any original game is much more random, because not only kind of tricky to find, but every single letter has the exact same appearance rate, so if you get a letter you don't need, it's kind of annoying. Oh, I can see it now. Perfect! Seems like it almost always works. Oh, I need to check to see what this actually is, not just like some other stuff. And not that either. I need to actually go to... There! Unknown report. That's G, huh? Well, that's a very odd way to shape a G, but whatever. Alright, behind the large rock in the island on Lake Verity in Obsidian Fieldlands. That's really easy. My goodness. Sometimes I feel like the game needs to make these a bit more difficult. Well, then again, some of these aren't really stumpy. Like, how would you find all of them manually? You pretty much have no choice but to decipher the hints. And due to the unknown shapes, it can be kind of tricky to figure them out. You pretty much have to have the unknown letter eyes, and then just try to solve the clues. It's not easy. Thankfully, some letters are easy to spot, others are a bit difficult. If you can get one or two of them, the rest of the message usually fills out after that. Oh, look at this boy. Not even close. Okay. Eye is now caught. Highlands. No. Highlands again. Item on the driftwood near the heartwood in a city and fieldlands. That's a bit trickier. Oh, and what they mean by the driftwood, that apparently the stuff on the bottom. Well, this one I might have to pay a bit more attention to, because there's not a lot of driftwood to begin with, and it's also a bit tricky. So I have to kind of just follow the river here and see if I can find that. Looks like it's the other way. Alright. That does not work at all in that area. Alright, then we'll have to go farther back yet. It's good the game at least gives me a small hint that there has to be a pile of driftwood somewhere, but it's not really easy to find the actual pile when there's other stuff going on in the background, or it's just that the other going through. And yes, you could probably explore this without Braviary, but Braviary's just way safer. You don't have to worry about random encounters while you're doing this. Or Pokemon encounters while doing this. Okay, this might be... Unfortunately, this one seems a bit more annoying than the rest. I'm gonna have to go for it manually by walking through the thing, which means I will potentially get into encounters. Yes, it depends. Or maybe not. Alright. Where is it? It's the real problem. I'm literally going for the entire thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at it. Oh, it's not even close to that. It's near the heartwood. Now I know what I did wrong. There goes me accidentally taking a picture again, by the way. That happens a lot, by the way, in these Switch games, yeah. It's because Edge of Mountain is so gosh darn close to... Let's see, the actual location is closer to Tidewater Dam. Because, well, if driftwood really is piled up, then the only place it would go is very close to... excuse me, I can't even battle this guy. Alright. Okay, there we go. There we go, jeez. Using Bomb of Snow here. No reason. Just want to... Also, I wanted to use a bit more. Okay. Oh, there we go. There it is. Most of these are pretty easy to find and catch. Only problematic ones require, like, other stuff to do. But anyways, that's that one done. And unfortunately, that's all my time done as well. hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you where we continue the unknown expedition, basically. Until then, see you guys later. Bye.